Okay, that is better now. I'm not overexposed. I am tan though. I'm sure you can see that. I have been on vacation all week and I've been trying to spend quite a bit of time at the pool because I love it. It's been near 100 degrees. Sometimes it registered in my car yesterday, it registered 102 degrees. So there's that. So yeah, I've been trying to spend every waking hour at the pool this week, but I have had my sunscreen on and I'm trying to protect myself as much as possible. Though I do like to get a little tan. Sue me. But still, I don't like to burn, and I have not burned, so that's good. All right, well, we are taking our deep dive today into Blackheads. We have, I don't know if I've turned this around. Nope. But we talked about our myth, our blackhead pore strips bad for your skin on Monday. Tuesday, we got some tips about retinoids and how retinoids can help with blackheads. Wednesday, we went, what the heck are even retinoids? And so I did a little skincare vocab lesson on that. And today we're going to do deep dive into blackheads. So let's start with what they even are. I know most of us can probably tell when we have them on our skin, but what are they really? They are small, dark lesions that appear on the skin, often on your face and your neck. They are they are like a symptom or a feature if you have mild acne, but they can appear even if you don't have acne. So they are correlated, but they're not one doesn't cause the other. And they can be together, but not necessarily, okay? So blackheads contain an oxidized version of melanin, all right? And that is the dark pigment made by cells in the skin, which is why they're called blackheads, because they look darker. Fast facts about blackheads. A lot of times people think, and I was one of these before I started studying this more, that you get blackheads because you've got tons of dirt under your skin. Blackheads are not trapped dirt, okay? They are that melanin, melanin, and it's been oxidized, and that is what causes that dark color. So, as with pimples, typically, squeezing, scrubbing your blackheads can make them worse. So to reduce blackheads, avoid oil-based skincare products and skincare products that contain alcohol, because that's just going to dry you out. And since blackheads are the dead skin and that melanin, then it's going to, if you get dried out, it's going to make them even worse. So they tend to appear when hormones lead to increased production of sebum, which is an oily substance. We talked about that previously in our Myth Monday. And sebum is the oil and our natural oils on our skin. So they come more often when you have an overproduction or increased production of sebum. So we know the term non-comedogenic, right? Have you heard that term before? Non-comedogenic means will not cause pores. So think of that word comedogenic. Comedogenic means will cause pores. So blackheads are a type of comedo or comedones, which those are things that occur when the pores in the skin become plugged or clogged with dead skin cells and the oil from our skin called sebum. Okay, so that's where the comedogenic and non-comedogenic word comes from. Will clog pores, won't clog pores. The top of the blackhead is what is visible for us. Okay, that's what we're seeing when we see a blackhead. It's at the very top of it, and it's what's coming through the surface, and that's what has the dark color. Normally, we will get these on our face and maybe sometimes on our arms, but usually it's in places where we have a lot of hair that grows and hair follicles. And that's where the blackheads come from. It comes from the pores with the sebum producing glands that lie underneath. So when these hair follicles, these pores get clogged and plugged, that's when the pore reacts with oxygen in the air and turns black, forming the blackhead. So that's what makes a blackhead. You have your pore, it's open, there is sebum, dead skin cells down inside, and that sebum and the dead skin cells react with the oxygen in the air and turn black, forming a blackhead. Science, guys. It's all over the place. So a lot of times this reaction is what gets confused with dirt clogging the pores because it's black. So we think, oh, it must be dirt clogging our pores, right? But blackheads are not linked to the cleanliness of your skin. Your skin can be clean, can have no dirt on them, and you can still get blackheads because you might still have dead skin cells and you might still have that excess of sebum. So that's why you need to use skincare products that control for both of those to deal with your blackheads, because just scrubbing away trying to get dirt off is not going to do it. Okay, so let's talk about some factors in developing blackheads. I've got a list here that I have found that I want to kind of run through just so that you're aware of them. So age and hormonal changes are an important factor. So like other symptoms of acne, blackheads are one symptom of acne, though you don't have to have acne to have blackheads. It's puberty and changes in hormone levels that change the spike in your production of sebum. However, it doesn't have to be just puberty. As we know, we can all get acne as adults as well. Also, androgen, which is the male sex hormone, can trigger greater production of sebum and a higher turnover in cells in puberty. So that's why a lot of male teens will get blackheads and acne, and even girls as well during that time, because it's when it's in overproduction. So also the overproduction of skin cells can cause blackheads. So if you're overproducing skin cells and they're dying and it's not getting removed, then they're going to get into your pore and then they're going to mix with the oxygen and then cause the blackhead. So other factors beyond that include blocking or covering your pores with cosmetics and clothing. So that's why you need to make sure you're fully taking your makeup off every day. Heavy sweating, that's why you need to make sure that you are washing your face after you sweat heavily. Other activities like shaving that open the hair follicles can cause blackheads as well. Doesn't mean you don't need to shave, it just means just be aware of that, and you might need to take precautions to protect against blackheads when you do shave. High humidity and grease in the immediate environment, because that can clog as well. Also, health conditions, certain health conditions can cause them. Stress can cause them. PCOS can cause them, and PMS as well. So that's kind of a deep dive into what blackheads are. We've talked about different ways this week that we can treat them and some myths about them. Yes, you can use pore removing strips. They're not going to necessarily damage your skin if you don't overuse them, but also you need to know that those pore strips are just a temporary fix and a surface level fix. If you want to have long-term effects and you want to go deeper, then you need to use a retinoid to really get in there and attack those blackheads, and also, bonus, fight the signs of aging. And some good retinoids are retinol, and then higher dosage or a higher effectiveness would be retinol with an A. It's the closest you can get to prescription strength vitamin A or retinoic acid. without getting a prescription, and then the highest would be the retinoic acid, but you're gonna have to go to your dermatologist, and it can be really drying and flaky, so I highly recommend retinol. And our intensive renewing serum is a retinol with an A. So not only is it gonna fight your signs of aging, but it's gonna help your blackheads as well. So that's it. This was a quick one today. A real quick deep dive into what blackheads are and how they're caused. If you have any questions or want to know any more information or want to know the products I would recommend to really tackle your blackheads, then I'm more than happy to talk with you about that. Send you recommendations on face washes or exfoliators or other retinol products. Just let me know, because I can send you that, anything to fit in your budget, and I will work with that. Okay? All right, you guys, have a great weekend. Enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Stay tuned. I'll be making an announcement soon on what the topic will be for next week. All right, have a good one, guys. Bye.